Just tell us what motivated the creation of the dolls that can tell these HIV stories by the workers.
Well, high up on the agenda of Sactwu's social program is HIV and TB issues. And every year on World AIDS Day, Sactwu do try and implement some type of campaign that encourages both the workers and management of all the factories to participate in some kind of event that it creates messaging across the industry and the sector that they can discuss and debate the issues. And it's not just limited to lighting of a candle, that they can remember colleagues and family that have possibly been infected and passed on from HIV and AIDS. And so this year it was about how to enable workers across the country to tell their story without having to talk through it themselves, but through a doll. And it was cost effective, using scraps and buttons and pieces of lace from the various factories. They were able to go through and tell their story, with every factory and each person that submitted the dolls telling a different story. We have over 1,000 dolls with just so many different stories speaking to HIV and AIDS and gender-based violence and sexual abuse.
Now, you've just mentioned those three scourges. How big a problem is that amongst the workers in your sector?
It's reflective, as it is throughout the country, but we are obviously hugely affected. 70% of our membership is women, and in South Africa we know that they are predominantly the most affected and infected in the country. These are mothers that are taking care of infected children, taking care of infected husbands and infected themselves, and still trying to bring in an income. So we are hugely affected within the industry and the sector.
I see more than 1,000 factories across the country involved in this project. Just tell us where this idea was born and how you guys are going to take it forward.
We sort of throw ideas around right from the beginning of the year throughout the union and the Sactwu Worker Health Program, and we bandy ideas around, and eventually through negotiation and debate we come to some decision as to what we're going to do on World AIDS Day. And this year we came upon this idea. Last year we had a wonderful quiltathon, or it was the year before, where everybody submitted a panel. We have beautiful quilts hanging up in the various union offices. And so this year it was the dolls, and we're hoping to take it across the country. We have 1,000 dolls. We'd like to show them off because, as I said, so many of them each of them tell a really unique story.
Just introduce us to the doll.
Someone that I would say is one of our workers who's gone through sexual violence at home and has been diagnosed as HIV positive. She's sad, she's bruised, and she's battered. And here's a happy story. We have a baby that has been born of HIV positive parents, but through PMTCT, this baby is a negative, has been born negative, and on its bib it says, "There is hope for all." So we have various stories. We have gogos that are looking after their children. We have gentlemen that are condomizing, and we'd like to be able to show all these stories off.
That's a fantastic story. Tell us about the competition. Are we going to have a winner, or does everybody win in this competition?
We have regional winners. They've all been announced, and very excited. And it really was an exciting day for everybody when we did announce it, particularly as all management and staff became involved in this event. And there was really a lot of excitement around it.
And the sort of results that you've seen with the people that have been working with these dolls, is tangible stuff. Does it really have that effect on people's lives?
It certainly does. Even on our Facebook, we've had comments from workers saying, thank you for this wonderful event that we've had. It's made us think, it made us talk about it, and we hope that we can only grow on these type of events from year to year.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. That's Sactwu's Worker Healthcare Executive Director, Nikkie Soboil, joining us from our studios in Cape Town, Sea Point to be exact. We're going to close up